We are in the Abyss to defend Asmodee against the Balar, and to conquer Elysia once and for all. To accomplish these things, we must seize power in the Abyss by capturing key fortresses here in Rashanta. We need to control 9 fortresses in all, each with immense strategic value. The closer a fortress is to Rashanta's heart, the more valuable to us, and the Helios. A guardian deity general leads the defenders of each fortress. You'll see the general on your map when it appears inside the fortress. If your legion defeats the guardian deity general and captures the fortress, you'll gain Abyss points, lots of Kina, and the usual spoils of war. But such rewards don't come easy. The Helios Guardians are tough, and the Balar legions are even tougher. It will take every ounce of will you and your brethren possess. But on the day we claim Teminin landing for Asmodee, our sacrifice will be worthwhile.
The etheric field that surrounds the fortress is vital to its defense, because it can render the attackers irrelevant. The field will decimate enemies who try to force their way through it. So unless the attackers have overwhelming numbers and can sustain heavy casualties, they won't attack the fortress from the sky. But it is possible to shut down the etheric field by destroying the generator inside the fortress. Take out the etheric field generator, and the attackers can assault the fortress.
The castle gates are a fortress's first line of defense. They are strong enough to withstand most attacks, and if the defenders repair the gates with the Gate Guardian Stone, they can withstand a siege forever. The Gate Guardian Stone repairs the gates only when the defenders are using the Gate Restoration Stone. So if the attackers can deactivate the Restoration Stone, the castle gates will collapse instantly. Siege weapons can also obliterate castle gates, so destroying enemy siege weapons is our top priority.
When you besiege a fortress, a guardian deity general appears in an underground chamber. The general reeks of power, but you must defeat that general before you can claim the fortress. After your legion's victory, you've captured the fortress, and Pandemonium will send a detachment of troops to help you defend it. And if our position in the Abyss is weak, they'll send reinforcements.
An artifact is a mysterious relic from the Tower of Eternity. No two are alike, but they're all immensely powerful. We don't understand the full extent of what an artifact does, but we can tap a fraction of its power if we have the proper activation stone. Each artifact is a devastating weapon in the right hands. Some can slaughter every enemy within sight, and others can bring troops back from the brink of death. Artifacts can turn defeat to victory, or vice versa. So capturing artifacts is imperative. A powerful protector stands watch over every artifact. Subdue the protector, and the artifact is yours.
Would you believe me if I said that you could carry an obelisk onto the battlefield so you cannot die in battle? Well, it is true. There are portable obelisks known as chiks. You can use a chisk to set up a resurrection bind point on the battlefield. Your bind point will be wherever you place the chisk. But you must remember, a chisk doesn't last forever, and depending on the size of the chisk, only so many devas can bind their souls to it. Despite those limits, a chisk is essential when you lay siege to a fortress. If your chisk is destroyed, your devas will resurrect with a permanent obelisk to which they last bound their souls. those devas can't swiftly return to the battlefield, so your siege might falter. Therefore, you must do whatever you can to keep the Kisk safe from harm.
The Ilios are an irritant, but the true threat in the Abyss are the Valar. And their battleships, known as Dredgians, are our most feared adversary. Dredgians come and go as they please throughout the Abyss. Origin unknown, destination unknown. And always they appear when and where we least expect. When a Dredgian flies overhead, it drops a horde of Drakons, then incinerates the ground below with bombardments from its onboard weapons. Our best military minds have tried to find a weak spot, but nothing yet. Until we know more, the best tactic when you see a Dredgian is to take cover and hold fast.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, does it for the Abyss Primer. That's your tutorial quest that you get as part of your campaign quest. They reward a lot of experience and Abyss points. That is something you will notice as well, that no matter what you do in the Abyss, it will reward you both. If you kill an enemy player, you get Abyss points as well as getting experience points for killing that enemy player. Abyss points are accumulated. The more you get, the higher in rank you become. You can use them also as currency. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you get killed in PvP, you do not lose experience, you lose Abyss points. And typically you only lose a couple of Abyss points. The much higher in rank you get, the much more you lose, obviously, so pay attention to that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. I have a lot more on the way. Sorry it's taking me so long to get it. Please once again rate 5 stars and tell your friends to subscribe. The more subscriptions, the more motivated I will be to put these out in a timely manner. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.